Quiet on set! Sorry.
Took a edible the night before and it didn't
Wear
stop.
off. Yeah, you're badass, bro.
Health as well. Taking care of your skin.
Did you just come up with that?
I did not. We all love the Jackson Lane Bro Mask. After that, rose water facial mist. That is followed up with little cologne spritz, an aftershave along the hairline. That's the midday one. And then the evening one is just wash your face, a night cream, and a pillow spray.
This is Cosmo, guys. Let's talk about fashion. Hey everybody, what's up? We are the Jonas Brothers, and we're about to play Most Likely 2 with Cosmo.
We all have something that is pretty niche and pretty weird, but it's called ants on a log. It's basically celery with peanut butter and raisins.
Yes, I have chlorophyll water, which in certain cities it gets quite interesting, and I recently got some sort of liquid you pour on plants, so I didn't ingest that into my body.
My ride is pretty basic.
Like you.
Yeah, like me. I got waters and tequila. Tequila's a must.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, tequila comes from one place, Tequila Mexico. There are a few that we like.
The best gift, though, we got the Clase Azul, like the mezcal bottle, which is quite expensive, but
The gold.
that was a great rider gift. But I guess riders, we pay for it. So now I'm thinking, huh?
Yeah. You're welcome to yourself.
Yeah. Who can do the best British accent?
I've never really tried, to be honest. I feel like it's something that I wouldn't be good at, so
Yeah.
I just avoided it like the plague.
I strictly keep it for paid gigs.
I did do a
Film,
British accent,
TV.
though, in Les Mis on the West End.
Oh yeah, so he
But I was
professionally
singing.
has done it the most.
It's easier to sing in a British accent than it is to...
Yeah, even Brits know that.
So, nah, no British accents for me.
Pig!
That one. See, Joe, he's got it.
George!
Joe does.
I think I do.
Yeah, he's got to do the push-ups. He's got to do his warm-up. He's got to do like singing.
That's taking care of my body,
but still, like, you know.
yeah, I think there's a few things. You know, it's now superstitious. At the time, it was like, oh, I'll just do some push-ups. Now I'm like, I have to do the push-ups. And yeah, I think for all of us, we try to do something. Also, we give each other a nice little cuddle before stage. We sit for 3 minutes and we just sit in silence.
It's not true.
We have to do the same amount of push-ups.
Yeah, he said it wasn't a superstition.
It's 20. And there's a little downward dog at the end.
I sort of have this thing where people will come to a show, they'll be backstage with us, and then I will just, mid-conversation, leave and walk to stage. That sort of represents my prep for the show.
True.
That's where your head's at.
I can just snap it
Goodbye.
Your head's in the game.
in the game.
Like Zac Efron in High School Musical.
Get your head in the game.
Yeah,
Was that Corbin Blue?
both.
That's, yeah, they were.
That was a test and you passed. I think Kevin becomes more and more like both of our parents every day.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They're so incredibly amazing and wonderful and a great parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Summarizing being a Jonas, bathroom breaks constantly.
Reactionary all the time.
Huh?
Defensive, reactionary.
So you're talking about you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also strategic or logistic-based individual. Always thinking about the next step or what's next or what could be happening in 4 months' time, travel-wise. It's all the good qualities.
Thanks. I feel like you both are when you're speaking. You really engage.
Yeah, I
Joe,
think-
you jump into the audience a little bit more and talk one-on-one with, because
I think more and more we're trying to get to know our crowd because these concerts, it's really fun to hear their stories. This is quite sentimental, but I think we are incredibly grateful that we've been able to do this for almost 20 years. And we look out there and we're like, wow, we're really seeing everyone's individually walk of lives through our music, whether if it's cancer survivors to this song got me through my first breakup, or this one was really important for me on my wedding day. It's like, wow. And the fact that we could be even a part of their lives in some capacity, and we didn't even know, it's special. So to hear these in real time, we do a lot of one-on-one interviews. There was a couple fans that we got to meet who flew from different countries, who never really got the opportunity to see us in a concert earlier. And so
I think we also appreciate, it takes a lot, and it's asking a lot for people to, get the tickets, to get a train or an Uber, or, all those steps, parking spot. Like, it's an effort to come out and see a show and to do that, to spend your money. And we're so incredibly grateful for people, choosing to spend their night out with us. We fully understand how rare it is, and want to try to give them the best show possible and really engage. And there was somebody with a sign the other day. The new thing is people do their sign on their phone. It's a lot easier to change it out, and it just said, your music saved my life, and could never know what that story is, but just seeing that and hearing that, these songs that we wrote almost 20 years ago and the songs we're writing now have that kind of meaning to people. This is incredible.
I think I probably do. I love a good emoji, a good meme, a good GIF.
I use emojis but in real life. I don't speak very much, and then
He just goes, ah. Shaking one, ah. It's my favorite one. Yeah. The new emoji's pretty good. The shy one, like the yes, like the shy yes. I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a cute one.
I get that one a lot from my 11-year-old daughter.
Because I don't know what it means, but I use it a lot, even though I don't like it, is the upside down smiley face. I feel like it's kind of like
I use that one the
dying
most.
inside.
I love that one. It's
That's
like,
my.
well,
that's actually
here
my.
we are.
That's not true. I wonder what my number one most used emoji is. Let's find out. Hold on.
Eggplant, interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Squirting eggplant.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Nope, that's not how you do emojis.
You have
Number one is thumbs up.
Wait, hold on, I want to see him. Upside down emoji, wink face. Nice. Oh, okay. Who
Try
has
it.
the most savage sense of humor? It'd probably be Nick.
Yeah.
And why
Pretty
is that?
dry. The quips are pretty. They can be.
Actually, very British.
Yeah.
I'm a student of
British comedy.
British comedy.
He is.
Extras was my.
I feel like Ricky Gervais is probably one of your favorite actors.
That's Extras. Ricky Gervais.
Anything he's done.
Anything he's done.
Yes.
His movie, The Intentional Lying, is one of my favorites
Oh,
as well.
it's so good.
In The Office.
And The Office, of course. Yeah, I'm a big fan. We love Steve Carell. We love what
They're both
they did.
so good separately.
I've met him briefly at, I think, the Golden Globes or something. And it was a pleasant experience. Seems like a lovely guy, and the persona is just that, I think.
I feel like we don't really take that much time. Your hair is obviously your head is shaved, so that probably speeds things up a touch.
Buzzed. Yeah.
Apologies.
I think you take the longest.
Okay.
Definitely take the longest, for sure.
Go. There's not much of a routine. I put products in my hair and put facial fuel from Kiehl's on my face, and it's kind of it. And deodorant.
But he goes
cologne.
like this.
So it takes an exceptionally long amount of time.
Skincare is care.
Yes.
So I have 2 routines that I'll walk you through. It's very important for any guy watching this to remember that health is wealth, right? And taking care of your skin.
Did you just come up with that?
I did not, but
Oh,
I
okay.
should
I
do
was
that.
about to say that's.
So we all love the Jackson Lane Bro Mask.
Yep. All of these.
It's an amazing mask that, like, basically, under your eyes or across your face,
Wakes you
just
up.
kinda lifts things, wakes you up. After that, I do like a facial mist, rose water facial mist, followed by Kiehl's facial fuel, which has some caffeine in it, which like wakes your skin up. They also have an under eye cream, which is exceptional.
I was just thinking I need to get more.
I got the roll on and the dabber.
And then we go with a heavier duty moisturizer that has SPF in it as well.
Gotta have
Oh,
that
right.
sunscreen
You
because
throw
every
in the
day is
SPF.
sunscreen day.
That is followed up with
Not here.
little cologne spritz, an aftershave along the hairline, which really helps.
You said 2 things. This is great though. I'm like proud of you. This is good.
This is 2 versions. There's 2 things he was saying. There's 2 different versions.
Yeah, that's the midday one.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And then the evening one is just wash your face, very important. A night cream, very important. And a pillow spray. This is important stuff. Yeah.
I know the pill. I have the pills. Right. It's so good.
It's so good.
Then the white bottle. Legit. Wash your face. Wash your face, and whoever's watching this, wash your face. I mean, it's important.
Also brush your teeth.
Yeah. I think they were talking about exterior care.
It's part of my face.
Right.
So.
Okay. And also, get good sleep. Drink lots of water.
Me,
Most likely late to something would be Nick.
for sure. I don't intend, like, it's not a thing that I do on purpose, obviously. It just happens.
Yeah. There's things. Things happen.
It's okay.
That's why I always leave 5 to 10 minutes late because I know he'll be. I like today decided to ride a Lime bike to work, and knowing that I could have a leisurely stroll, so I went on a little journey because I knew I had an extra 5-10, and when I got there, he was just showing up, so I was like, perfect.
Look at that.
Biggest fashion faux pas over the year.
I think that's the thing about fashion. You know, you get to take risks, and it's maybe faux pas, but to somebody.
This is Cosmo Kev. Those were not risks.
Yeah, those were fails, I guess. It was probably me.
I think we all have
Just
had our
defending
fair
my
share
choices.
of trials and errors, but I think we look back and just I think hopefully everyone in their fashion exploration, you kind of just go like, you know what? I appreciate that more that I was taking a big. I think the biggest one would
Big
probably
swings.
be Kids Choice Awards. We went as like polo players.
No, not polo players, like aristocrats watching polo.
Oh, right. Sorry.
In very bright,
It was
like
it was-
paisley.
Yeah, but it was the
prints.
kids' choice. It was the choice of where we wore it. I think we were like, we need to be taken seriously, so we were gonna dress like old men, and so we did.
I wore a tie bar.
But now I'm like
Do you have
kind
an
of.
ascot on?
Yeah.
Now I'm like, we appreciate it a bit more now. I think we're like, wow, these guys really thought. Well, I don't know, they're doing something.
We fully sent it.
The Happiness Begins tour looks were
Yeah.
my favorite.
I was gonna-
Ludi did the design for our 3 suits. And it just kind of had like a.
See, I agree, but I would also add Priyanka and yours looks for the Met Ball. Those were for the year you, I guess,
The Ralph
technically
Lauren.
The
met.
Ralph Lauren.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the year that you guys.
That was polo done right.
She looked amazing.
Yeah, she looked amazing. You looked
That was
amazing.
an iconic. The trench coat dress was a moment.
That was cool. That was cool. I thought that was great. This is Cosmo, guys. Let's talk about fashion. Most competitive, it's these guys.
Yeah.
They're so competitive, but I think in a healthy manner at times.
It used to be very unhealthy, but now we've come.
No,
to
now it's
a-
like fun.
Now it's just like we definitely challenge each other, and Nick continues to beat me at golf, and there's gonna be one day where I will beat him. Hasn't happened yet.
One of these days. I think video games I get quite competitive, but I get competitive when it comes to like it's rare. I think I enjoy the time that we get to share together and with our friends, and so there's moments that I feel like random games like we play spike ball and some like beer pong and things like that. Mostly drinking games.
Darts is a good one.
Some beer
How
pong.
many can we drink?
Heads up, flip cup.
It's a little subjective, right? I guess.
That's what they're asking, Kev.
Yeah, I would say that we each have different tastes in music specifically and things that have influenced us.
Joe finds the best new stuff. He listens through the New Music Friday playlist front to back. basically.
I don't listen to New Music Friday. I listen to Joe's picks of New Music Friday.
Same.
He
He narrows it down for us.
Thanks, guys. I love learning what's out there, discovering new artists. There's tens of thousands of songs that are released daily, and the fact that we, are able to just click of a button and scroll through and listen to what's going on, it's cool. I like it. There's an amazing artist, Gigi Perez. Check them out. They're fantastic. I think we all have some interesting, and I can balance stuff pretty well.
It's pretty good.
Like you just name it, I'll balance it right now.
I'm a surprisingly
Give me that chair.
Balance it.
gifted bowler. I can bowl
Oh yeah,
pretty good.
It's true.
I'm not trying to brag. I mean, it's just something that I can.
Kevin's like very talented in gymnastics.
Flexible guy sometimes. Used to be at least. Not anymore.
Let's see the splits then.
I can make really good sandwiches. That's another hidden
That is a
talent.
great sandwich. Yeah.
I make a tuna salad sandwich, but it's a spicy Asian fusion sort of thing. It's delicious. I also make
You make a
Italian
great steak sandwich. That's
steak
good.
sandwich,
Steak
yeah,
sandwich with the aioli is key.
It's salad, steak salad, salad.
with grilled onions.
Mm.
I mean,
He
I
goes
love
for it.
He does it all. Who would you trust?
I think
the
we
most in a
all
crowd?
have our own strengths. I think if we were to work together in a crisis, we'd do really good. Independently, each one of us would lean on each other for something else.
I think I'd call Nick probably, but I would call Kevin for like the logistic question. Be like, hey, how do I get here to here fastest?
Yeah.
Like I said, lean on each other for different things.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the situation, but most times, yeah, I can just kind of
Yeah,
know that it's gonna work out and be fine.
totally. I think you've given really thoughtful gifts, Joe.
Thanks, Kev.
Yeah, typically they're more meaningful than like expensive, or it's like worth.
They're always expensive.
Yeah, sorry. But I mean, like they come from the heart, and I think that's great. So,
Joe gave me a beautiful watch on his wedding day.
that's very nice.
Which was a beautiful gift, and it had significance. One of our favorite cartoons was on the face of the watch, and I did the same for him. So,
I love that watch. Thank you.
I love the one you got me.
Who throws the best parties? Oh,
Me.
me. I think we all have, in the words of Kevin, we all have our strengths.
Different
and
approaches.
We all have our different.
We throw a collective good party.
Oh,
We do.
the bros.
Throw it
We're
out.
kind of cool, okay? We all throw different types of parties. I think there's meanings for every single one. You know, you got to pick the right day. So we will be throwing probably a nice little bash for this guy's birthday coming up on the 16th of September.
Great music. Decent food. It doesn't have to be like excellent. It could be pizza. It could be like.
But it needs to be out when you arrive.
Yeah. Get food out.
Themed cocktails.
Themed cocktails are actually important.
Games.
And games are optional, I would say.
Outdoor area.
Outdoors.
Yeah, you need a.
And last but not least, photo booth.
Photo booth.
Gotta
is-
have a photo booth.
You gotta have a photo booth, and also good lighting. Paris Hilton once told me, she's like, we need to turn these lights down, and ever since then, I've always thought Paris wouldn't like this. Eek, you wouldn't catch me dead in a place like this. You have to have it dimmed, sexy. That's a good party.
How long have you been waiting to drop
Paris
his
Hilton.
name in that story?
Well, just for Cosmo, honestly, for about 10 years.
Do you guys believe in star signs?
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
For sure.
I
feel like
I don't know all the things, but
Yeah.
I've spoken to an astrologer and gotten my full chart, which you guys should do. He's amazing. You got the full chart done, and it's weirdly accurate and specific.
Yeah,
So
I
crazy.
think it's fascinating and eye-opening, and especially, you know, it's always one of those funny things. I don't know it well enough, but I learn a lot about myself, and I sit down and they're like, what are you? I'm like a Leo. They go, ooh, Leo. And then you're like,
Yeah, I say they go Scorpio. They're like, they just go one of those.
we are not a match.
Yeah.
We are not a match.
Nope.
One person, I met somebody recently, and they were like, oh, Leos are the worst. I'm like, I'm a Leo. They're like, well, maybe I just haven't met the right one. So,
Probably Joe. Who can run the 5K the fastest is probably Joe, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a runner. My knees aren't built for that.
I love to run, but it's also, I couldn't really run very well when I was younger, so now I really appreciate it. Here in London, it's wonderful to run around London. It's so great. And it's always like daring. I put my AirPods on and I forget I'm on the wrong side of the road, right side of the road, you know? I mean, a 5K, I would say, on a good day,
You're 27 minutes.
yeah, we'll go with that.
Who's most likely to Google themselves?
You know, once the Instagram photos of you thing
that is that version.
Yeah.
and your timeline, like your name in your timeline, you know, when you go to like mentions,
Sure,
you no longer have to Google yourself. It's all
it's all there. Yeah, so become famous and you don't have to worry about this.
Yeah. You just
What are you
become
waiting
more
for?
Of a narcissist.
It's so easy.
With the help of being famous, you too can become a narcissist. It's a lot of things I have to untag myself in.
That
just
happens.
because there's a lot of like weird
Spamming stuff.
weird AI stuff in there.
Mostly it's just
That's
you
me.
know reposted photos of that like or reposts.
Well, the night before,
of
you want
our-
to see the concert. You want to see what
Yeah.
the song we played. Like we've been doing covers all through this Europe tour.
It's the easiest way to find.
Oh yeah,
the
TikTok's even faster.
I think we've all had a moment that was a little awkward.
I told a story on Jimmy Fallon that is worth a watch. I'm not going to say the whole story now, but I took a edible the night before and it didn't
Wear
stop
off.
before I went to this award show.
He's badass, bro.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, you've had the fair share of following and tripping here and there, but this was like 2009. We were nominated for Best New Artist at the Grammys, flex. Lost to Adele, flex, and we saw Robert Downey Jr. backstage, and I was like, thought it was funny to be like, "What are you doing here?" And he was like, "I'm nominated," and I felt so embarrassed. Cut 2 years later, find out he was playing a prank on me. He wasn't nominated. He was just messing with us because he was like, "I see what you're doing, kid." So, That was embarrassing, but then it was like, he's very funny.
Please
Me.
don't do.
It's me. I can tell you it's me.
Well, let's see it. Screen time. Searching. Screen time.
Yeah.
I got a lot because I was up a little late.
Me too.
I got 7 hours and 13 minutes here.
Whoa. Okay.
Kim's got 5:46.
5:46.
It's 6 hours, 5 minutes.
I'm the least.
Ding ding ding. That's right, people. Be more like me. Be on your phone more. Phones are people too.
See, but yours is less only because you're on the phone all the time. It doesn't count screen time.
Oh, I also, by the way,
Is that true?
Maybe this is the argument that I like. My phone plays my sleep music, and so it's open. So maybe it's like it's working. Is that a good excuse? I don't know. But come on, this playlist, this. Let's just all sit for a second. Close your eyes. 2 seconds. That was Dreamwalker by Okian. It's a playlist of different sleep sound. It's like, it's the best, and it has
I use the
real
Sleep
quick.
List app.
It's this. Oh yeah, that's great too.
Carissa Vacker, the narrator, is the best one.
Amazing. So there's a frequency that is proven to help you fall into a deep sleep, and that whole playlist has that frequency.
I'm gonna try that one. I can use that.
It's so good.
Wow.
Where are you most excited to go on tour?
There's a couple of places on this tour that we have never played.
Prague, Vienna,
Krakow.
Krakow.
But I think because it's coming up, I think O2. It's been a minute, and to play there 2 nights, to see all these familiar faces. We always dreamt of playing in the UK when we were very young. Like it was like we grew up watching bands, brother bands to just rock bands. We were like, that's so cool. Look at what they're playing, and now we're playing those venues. So it's still like a pinch me moment. So thanks for watching our Who's Most Likely To with Cosmo. Catch us on tour right now in a city near you.